everybody, how's it going? This is Grayman coming at you with some more Assassin's Creed 4 gameplay. We are playing Deathmatch on Charlestown as the Rebel. This costume is great for this map, it's like camouflage, so much brown everywhere. Do pretty well, get the W, but that's not why I'm here today, guys. Today, I have a special topic to talk about. This could turn into a rant. I don't really want it to, but we'll see where this goes. Well, recently, a new Assassin's Creed game has been announced. Well, I guess you could say confirmed. It is called Assassin's Creed Rogue, and this is probably what we assumed Assassin's Creed Comet was called, but it's probably just a placeholder or production name when we found out about that. And I'll just give you some background info about it, the details we know now, and then my big thoughts about it. Game is only for last gen, so PS3, Xbox 360. No PS4, no Xbox One, and no PC as of now, and there probably won't be. You play as a assassin, put that word in quotes, you'll see why later. His name is Shay Cormac, and this is the first time they made a game where the assassin that you play as turns into a Templar. So, Shay is a Irish assassin, and he switches sides to the Templars after a mission goes wrong and he's apparently betrayed by the assassins. Or something like that. I believe that there was a quote that said, he was with the assassins until he said, "This isn't right, I have to do something to change this." I'm not sure what he was talking about, but we'll see when we get there. You will play missions as Shay when he is an assassin and then when he becomes a Templar. And from the trailer that came out, it basically just looks like, I mean, it's kind of the same as Assassin, but it kind of felt more like cold-blooded killer, stalker, like calculated murderer, track down assassins and just kill them in cold blood than how the assassins are. But maybe that's just kind of the twist they put on it. They could be more closely linked than we assume. But apparently this game is called the quote-unquote darkest chapter we've had in the Assassin's Creed series. Ships, naval will be back. It's basically like AC4 and AC3. It takes place in the North Atlantic, New York, and also eastern coast of North America, from Alabama all the way up to Quebec in Canada. Game takes place during the 7 Years' War. And these years are off that they gave us because the 7 Years' War took place in different years. But the game takes place from 1752 to 1761. And there are definite links to the Kenways in this game. Just for perspective, this game takes place when Haytham is recruiting the Templars early in AC3. And then Connor's early years of his life, I believe up until right either before or after his village gets burnt down. So yeah, that's kind of when like the game takes place. For those fans of Haytham, Haytham is returning. He's definitely going to be in the game. I was never really a fan of Haytham. I know a lot of people are. I personally didn't like him. I don't really care about him being in the game. I'd prefer him not to be, but whatever. There could also be possible appearances of Adewale from Assassin's Creed 4 slash, wow, I can't even think of what it's called right now, Freedom Cry, and Achilles from Assassin's Creed 3. And so there's going to be obviously definite links between AC3, AC4 in this game. And apparently there's a really big link to Assassin's Creed Unity at the very end, so we'll have to wait for that. Just some small gameplay things, like how in AC4 you could invade people's ships and take them over. Well, same thing happens, but vice versa. You're getting invaded, so you have to stop assassins from taking over your ship. There will be no diving missions just because you're in the ocean in the North Atlantic and it's freezing. And there will be icebergs. I'm going to crash into one immediately, just because this game is not what I want, and I'll talk about that later. But yeah, that game comes out November 11th, so it will be after Assassin's Creed Unity, only by a little bit. I'll probably get both, but I'm about to explain in these last 5 minutes or so of this gameplay. Maybe I need more gameplay, I'll throw some in there. On what I think, because there's another really big thing about this game, and it has no multiplayer. Not like this, not like Unity. It is all single player. It's like Assassin's Creed 2 and 1. Now, this just kind of really pisses me off, and I feel like it's honestly just complete bullshit on Ubisoft's part. They didn't want to put multiplayer in Unity because they wanted to change the engine and all the animations, and they just didn't have time for it. I understand that. But don't try to tell me this bullshit of you not putting it in the game on last-gen systems when it's already going to be the exact same engine. I guarantee that it already runs on. All the screenshots and animations, I guess still animations from the Rogue trailer look just like Assassin's Creed 3 to me. His outfit is the same one that you can find in Assassin's Creed 4 when you find Edward finds that special Templar outfit. Not the one that reflects the bullets, but there's another red and black one. It's the same outfit. Not sure how that's going to get tied into it, but it looks like if you just put on Connor's red and black outfit and hung onto the side of a building, it looks just like that in the middle of New York. Like it's before New York gets burnt down, but I really don't care. So nothing is new to me in this game. It's all old stuff, and you cannot tell me that you couldn't put multiplayer in it at all. That's honestly just bullshit. And it's my least favorite setting of all the Assassin's Creed games. I live in America. I don't need to play that much more in America. I found it just really boring, and I kind of already know the history. I don't know much about the 7-Year War, so I'm interested in that. Also kind of known as the French-Indian War for certain people. I guess it kind of depends on where you're located in America to identify with, but I'm going to play this game. I'm going to get this game just because I'm such a fan of the series. I mean, they can do that to me. I'm that devoted, but I don't know, like, I was hoping so much that I could get multiplayer in this game. And even with getting multiplayer in this game, I was like, it's still going to be like last gen though. Like, I'm going to get Assassin's Creed 4 for my PS4 when I get it. But I'm going to try to get this new one when they make it. And like, what am I supposed to do now? I mean, still Assassin's Creed 4, but I don't want to deal with all these old things, and now I can't even play multiplayer because it doesn't exist. So I feel like this honestly it's just so stupid. Like, I really just don't even have words for how, like, bewildered and just like, I just kind of feel betrayed. Like earlier in another video about my original Unity thing with no multiplayer being in it, I couldn't think of a game that was like that where they got rid of multiplayer, and the only one I thought of recently was BioShock 2 had multiplayer in it, and I'm pretty sure people liked it. I don't believe it was as big as Assassin's Creed just because AC multiplayer has been over and over again for many games, and they got rid of it. And I saw people were pretty upset that Infinite had no multiplayer, but this is just ridiculous. I do not know how they can justify not having multiplayer in this game. Like, are they gonna make it a DLC and just make it just half-ass? Because it's gonna look just like this. This is a map, I believe this map was back in AC3 multiplayer, and it was just not really DLC, it was like an add-on update. I could be wrong on this, but it's gonna look just like this. I guarantee. You're gonna be in the snow more, so I guess if you like running around in the snow, even though that made you really slow, I don't know. This game's just kind of, I have negative hype for this. My hype for AC Unity is just so much more just because it's a brand new thing. I can't wait to play it on the new graphics. The crowds are insane. Co-op's gonna be okay for a bit with my friends, but I don't know. I'm just kind of mad about this. I'm pretty salty, if you couldn't tell. I don't know, guys. I mean, this video's coming to an end. I guess I turned a little rantish there, but I'm passionate about a game. I have to share my feelings, see what you guys think about it, because I know people have already told me they're not going to get Unity. People have said they don't like multiplayer the way it's been going, so they got to take it out, but put it in and just give us something. I mean, we got to wait a whole nother year, hopefully a year. If they do even more, I don't know what I'm going to have to do with myself, but here's to another video about having no multiplayer, guys, I guess. I'll see you in PS4 Assassin's Creed 4, I guess. But as always, guys, this has been great, man. Tell me what you think about this game. I'll link the trailer in the description so you can see it. It's an interesting premise, but it's not what I want. But as always, stay tuned for more, guys. As always, this is Gray Man, and I'm out. See ya.